guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I'm dropping everything. This is so bad. So I'm doing a favorites. Today I did one last week and now I'm doing another one this week for December 16th. So, I mean, man, I don't even know where to start. The last time I talked to you guys, last Friday, I told you guys I started back at the gym, and I've just been really busy and focused on my working out on a daily basis. That has been taking up a lot of my spare time because I'm trying to drop some weight that I gained over the last couple years. So, yeah, with that said, I haven't really been posting 2 videos a week. I've been only posting 1. But come the new year, hopefully I can start putting back up 2 videos a week. But right now with the holidays coming, I'm trying to, space out my time for everyone. So my family and my health do come first. And then, there is my YouTube family. I'm sorry, you guys, but it just has to be that way. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to just talk to you guys about some stuff that I've been using this week. I don't know why, but my nose is starting to leak for some strange reason. And I don't even have a cold, so that's weird. It is snowstorming here in Toronto today, so I am stuck inside. I worked all day from home, and now I'm here just filming in the evening. So if you guys see it's a little bit darkerish lighting, that's because it's in the evening, so it's not as bright. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to get started, and I'm going to start off with a baby powder. Now, I picked up this travel size baby powder at the dollar store. It's $2, so it's very affordable. It's the Johnson's & Johnson's baby powder for silky soft skin. Now, I don't really use baby powder all that much previously until I started back at the gym. I don't know why, but when I really sweat at the gym. Like, I don't just sit there and dawdle and, I really break a sweat. So I noticed that when I sweat, sorry, I'm not trying to flash you guys. When I sweat, I start to get sweat bubbles or sweat zits all over my chest. There's a big one right here that's been trying to heal for the last 2 weeks. No joke. Literally, no joke. So, this was a lot worse. I was covered in red bubbles. It was gross. It wasn't an allergic reaction. It was just sweat bubbles when I was sweating a lot. I don't shower at the gym. I quickly come home because I literally live a 2-minute walk from the gym. I quickly come home and I shower at home. I'm just more comfortable that way. So I guess because, I'm there for a long period of time and I'm sweating from the minute I get there, my pores will open up, kind of soak up the sweat, and then it'll cause these sweat zits is what I like to say. So in order to avoid that, I've learned that baby powder will help soak up the sweat while you're working out, and you're not going to get all those breakouts. That if you have trouble with that, definitely try baby powder, because I noticed that really does help. So I put some a little bit on my neck area, and also around my chest area, so that I don't get those really horrible breakouts. It just looks ugly after a while because it takes so long for them to heal up, that if you're wearing a really nice shirt and it's around the holidays and it might be low cut, or it might be cut in a banana hammock way, and it exposed some of your skin, you'll see it and it looks bad. So I'm trying to avoid that type of thing right now, especially with the holidays around. People are taking pictures and all that kind of great stuff. So I've been using baby powder. It is a thumbs up for me. It is pretty much one of the best tricks I've learned so far since going back to the gym. I never used to have that problem, and I don't know what happened. It just, now it's hey, guess what? You have to make sure you do this before you go to the gym. When I used to go to the gym years ago, I never used to have that issue. Lipsticks. I'm not showing you any lipsticks this week. I know, isn't that so weird? To be totally honest, this is the first lip color I'm wearing all week long. This is actually Dose of Colors Chocolate Wasted, in case any of you are wondering. And I haven't really used a lipstick or liquid lip or lip gloss all week long because most of my makeup looks I've done this week are very, they're very neutral, they're very subtle, they're very soft. This is the first all glam makeup I've done all week long. But when it goes to lips, I've been using my Coconut Vanilla EOS Balm. This is I lather this on every time my lips are dry, before bed. I just like to have this, by my bed at all times. If I'm in my room, I'll just, smother it on. I'm, I'm starting not to be a fan of EOS balms, but I'm only like certain flavors. So I've tried the sweet mint. I'm not a fan of the sweet mint. I used to I wanted to love the sweet mint. It just didn't, there was something off about the formula I did not like. I also tried the green one, which was like the honeydew, honeysuckle. I don't know. It was something honey. That one didn't really smell. It smelled off, so I checked that one out. The only two that I really actually love are the summer fruit, which is in the pink, not the baby pink, but the bright reddish pink. And then the coconut one, which is in this one. It's got the little swirl around it. So those are the two that I enjoy out of like the bunch of flavors that are out there. Okay, so with that said, I have a skincare item. This is the Nude Rescue Oil with omegas and bok choy oil. I don't know, bok choy. It's got a significant amount of omega, 3, 6, whatever. I do 2 to 3 drops all over my face after I wash my face at night. This is my nighttime moisturizer, and I do dab the excess on my hands, on my lips in the evening for extra hydration, because now that it's winter, everything on me just gets chapped 100 times more than what it would in the summer. So this is a deluxe size sample I got at Sephora a while ago, and I actually have been really enjoying it. It's more of a dry oil, so you don't feel as greasy. Now, a lot of people like to put beauty oils underneath their makeup, or they like to mix it in with their makeup. Personally, for me, I don't like that, because I can get like super oily in the T-zone in the summertime. Now, ask me now in the winter, I don't mind doing that because it's colder weather. And I mean, like, it's minus 20 to 25 degrees Celsius in Canada. So then, mixing a beauty oil in with my foundation, it really makes my foundation look amazing. So not so much in the summer, but I will do that in the winter. And that's why I love a dry oil for that particular reason. Love this. Thumbs up. I would consider purchasing this in full size once I finish this. A little guy like this will last me a long time. So if you guys are always concerned about investing in a beauty oil because it's so expensive, just think that full-size beauty oil is going to pretty much last you for a good couple of years, because you only need a couple of drops, 2 to 3 drops, if that, every time you use it. So, full size it's gonna really stretch a long time. Okay, now, I have a couple of potted products. Now, when I first jumped on the bandwagon when this first released a couple years ago, I'm in the shade Chocolate. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. It's gotten to the point where it's not completely dried out, like it's still workable, but I still have the Inglot Duraline in case I need to revive it. I use it on my eyebrows today to make them more of a bolder brow, just because I am wearing really bold lashes. So I have to say, I forgot about this. This was a product that I forgot about in my collection. So when I pulled it out this week and I started using it again, I was like, oh my god, why did I stop using this? It takes a little bit more time to work with, so you need a little bit more time when you're doing your makeup. But if you do have the time, I would suggest using this, because it just makes your brows look so much bolder. If you're going for a bolder look, or if you're going for a bold brow look and a soft eye, that would even work too. It's totally up to you. But I love it because it just makes things so much easier when it comes to my brows. So thumbs up there for that. Along with the eye area, my paint pot in Painterly, this is by MAC. This has been my tried and true eyeshadow base for months now. I'm actually getting to the bottom. I'm actually really excited. If I hit pan on this, I would be ecstatic. I have a couple of different color paint pots that I want to use, but I'm trying to use it Painterly because this is the oldest one, and I don't want to see it dry out completely. I'd like to get my use out of it if I can. So it's a great product. The only thing is that they do dry out, so you have to make sure you do use this. I love it because it cancels out any darkness, discoloration on the eyes before applying shadow. I find that it creates a beautiful blank canvas on your eyes for, colors and shadows that will be more pigmented and more vibrant. So Paint Pot by MAC, they last a long time too. So, I wouldn't suggest, if you're a makeup junkie, then yeah, I would just get all the colors you want. But if you're just one of those people who don't really need all the colors, you just need 1 or 2 to go with your everyday makeup routine, I would suggest maybe 1 or 2 and stick with that, because they can dry out pretty fast. But they're worth it, just saying. So I want to talk about eyeliner. So you guys have seen this in my favorites many times. This is the Inglot Gel Liner number 77. I don't know if I've shown you recently, but that is the progress of my eyeliner pot. I'm getting there. I'm almost at halfway. I love this stuff. I'm wearing it today. I love wearing Inglot Gel 77. It's one of my favorite eyeliners, gel liners specifically, to date. I don't think I've found anything more pigmented, more black, more solid on the eye than this one. I love it. It is a repurchase for me in the future. But I've bought the Inglot Duraline to revive this because it can dry out. So the Duraline is pushing me through. But yes, so worth it. Love it. It's like the blackest matte black you'll ever find. So with that, my this is like a liquid liner in a brush form. This is what the pen looks like. This is the Physicians Formula. What is this called? Physicians Formula Eye Booster Lash Boosting Eye Liner and Serum. It's a 2-in-1 and it's an ultra black. So this does dry down, I don't want to say shimmery, but it does have a glossy finish. There's no shimmer in this at all. It's just a glossy finish, not a matte. So if you're looking for a matte, I would suggest you go with the gel liner, number 77 by Inglot. But if you don't mind a glossy finish, then this by Physicians Formula is amazing. I like to use this when I'm wearing lashes, and I top off my liner after I apply my lashes, just to make sure my top liner is crisp and sharp. So love this. It's drugstore. You can get it at any drugstore that sells Physicians Formula. It is great. Love it. And I have a backup, just in case you guys want to know. So for mascara, I wanted to show you guys the Shocking Extensions by L'Oreal. This is the waterproof. I like this for my bottom lashes in particular, but I do use them on my top lashes if I know I'm going to be at a special event where I might cry. The waterproof is always the way to go. And this does separate. Not so much lengthens as much, but it does separate. So that's why I like that as well. But mostly I use this on the bottom lash line, and it does wonders because there is no transfer since it is waterproof. So that is a thumbs up as well, and it's L'Oreal, it's drugstore. Now, my other mascara that I want to show you is the NYX Stacked Lush Lashes Mascara. Now, this one is in, I don't know what number this is. I don't know, this one's just called the Stacked one. I had a set of these, I went through them all, they all like sucked to me. I like this one the best. However, I have a love-hate relationship with this one. So the brush is one of those like rubberized brushes, which is fine. It helps, you know, separate my lashes, all that jazz. The only thing I don't like about this is that this mascara transfers like a mofo. You cannot wear this if you're going to cry. You cannot wear this if you get stuck in a snowstorm. You cannot wear this if it rains. You cannot wear this if this is humid, because it is so transferable onto the lower part of your eye that you would be totally screwed and look like a raccoon if you ever wore this in that sense. I wore this one day to my boyfriend's house. Normal day. Wasn't raining, wasn't snowing. We were sitting there watching TV. He made me laugh so hard that my eyes started to tear up. No joke, my eyes started to tear up. And the next thing I know, he looks at me and he goes, "Oh my God, like, you've got raccoon eyes." And I went in the mirror and I checked. My mascara that I was wearing, which was this one, was basically all underneath my eyes. It was horrible. I did not like that at all. I hated that for this. This was like, NYX, if you're watching, just make this waterproof, because this is not waterproof and it destroys my makeup. Just destroys it. Like, I don't even want to wear this because of it, but the brush is so good. Like, I really like this brush. That's what kills me. This brush is so good. It helps, you know, separate, lengthen. It does all that greatness, but because it's really not waterproof, even if it's not waterproof but holds on to moisture a little bit more, it would just be so much better. So that's kind of like my favorite also, but my kind of like dull, because it's a love-hate situation with this one. But anyways, moving on. So a concealer that I've been using now since it got colder is something that maybe you guys don't know about, and maybe you do. This is the Benefit Crease Control Hydrating Concealer in the shade Medium. So it comes in the packaging like this. They came out maybe a year or two ago, maybe more. This is called the Fake Up on the packaging. So it comes in a lipstick tube. That's all I have left of it, unfortunately. So what this is it's got a balm surrounding the concealer, and the concealer is inside the middle, as you can see. The balm helps hydrate your eyes so that when you're patting out your concealer and setting it with a powder, it does not crease because the hydration is underneath. Usually creasing happens when you're dehydrated under your eyes, or you're putting too much powder on top of your eyes. That's creating the dehydration. Do you guys know what I mean? Anyways, so with that said, this has like been a really good concealer for the winter time. I absolutely love it for the winter because of the hydration that it gives. And I do have a backup of this in light. The medium one is really good because it meshes with my skin color. But I like the light. I'm excited to use the light one because it'll do more of a brightening effect for me, and I like it when it does a brightening effect under the eyes opposed to just matching with my skin tone. But anyways, nonetheless, I love the product because it's great for winter. I don't really use this in the summertime because it is too hot out, that this would just, you know, it's a balm, so it kind of I don't need as much hydration in the summer with the humidity, but in the winter, this is thebomb.com because it does hydrate nicely under, and it's 2-in-1. You got your hydration and you got your concealer, so you don't have to, you don't have to do 2 steps. It's 2 steps in one. Amazing. Okay, so I have 3 more products to show you, and then I'm done. My next up is my highlighter. Now, I have quite a few of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. This one is in the shade Moonstone. I am wearing it today. I don't know if you guys can tell because my lighting frickin' sucks today, but I am wearing it nonetheless. Now, Moonstone is a beautiful yellow gold, and I'm going to swatch it for you on my finger, and I'm going to swatch it for you on my hand. So, beautiful, beautiful highlighter. It is a yellow gold based highlighter, which I don't mind. I really enjoy more yellowy toned makeup just because I'm a more olivey skin tone. So I have been using this most of the week. I absolutely love it. I love all the skin perfectors from Becca. Champagne Pop I have, Rose Gold, Opal, Moonstone, and I have Blushed Copper. I have Blushed Copper as well. So these are amazing. I just love the formula. They're so buttery and easy to apply. They don't make your face look like it's got like a shit ton of sparkles, because like really, who wants that? But it gives you just this glow from within. I can't explain it. You can very well dress it down and blend it out so it's not as bam highlight on your face. Or if you really want that bam highlight, you could also, amp it up a bit. So you can work with it both ways, depending on what you're feeling that day. So that's a pretty bam out there. But like I said, if you just blend it into your skin, it'll soften up and give you just a very, very, just this, I can't describe it. It's like this very luminous glow. I don't know if you guys can see because my lighting sucks right now, but it gives you just this like amazing glow on your skin. So love that. It has been the whole line has been a favorite, but I really wish they would come out with Jaclyn Hill's Prosecco Pop in a single pan, because if they did, I would so jump on that. No word of a lie. I would be all over that shit. Not gonna lie. My next palette I showed you guys last week, I'm still using it this week, is my Rainforest of the Sea by Tarte. I have a bigger hole in the shade Cove, because again, I've been using it all week long. This is my simple palette. I put this in my crease and I use one of the other shades to blend all over my eyelids, and then I blend it into the crease with Cove, and it just gives a simple eye, but it looks put together, so it looks fabulous. I think this is one of my quick eye look type of palettes that I love using, and I have made a dent in Starfish. Starfish is this one, and that's the only biggest dent. I have a few minor dents in the other colors, but the majority of them is these two right here. But yeah, they're really pretty. They're more shimmery, so they're really nice for the holiday time. So I really do love that. And then my last palette, you guys, I haven't really shown this very much because I had forgotten about it. I pulled it back out this week and I started using it again. It's in my eyes today. This is my Tarte lip palette. So it looks like that. It's an all matte palette, which is amazing. But they're more on the cooler shades, so they're more cool toned. And I don't really gravitate towards cool toned shadows very often, but because they're a more purple, I love purples for my brown eyes. So this is something that I'll definitely keep in my collection and go back to. I have given it some love this week, and I'm hoping to give some love to the Tartelette in Bloom next week. We'll see how that goes, but I have been loving this. It's just a great cool tone purple palette, especially if you have brown eyes. The original Tartelette is definitely suitable for brown eye girls, especially for brown eye. Any eye color can use this, but in particular, brown eye girls would definitely get some good use out of that. So that was it. That's been my favorites, you guys. I tried to make it as quick as possible. So today's the 16th, and I'm going to see if I can try and post one more video before the holidays. I don't know if it will be on Friday night, which is the night before Christmas Eve, or I might post it Thursday. I'm going to try to get 2 videos up next week, but we'll see how that goes. I am trying to get, some content out there for you guys, and I really appreciate your patience, especially with the holidays around. A lot of us would love to spend the time with our family, so kind of YouTube becomes kind of not a last priority, but more of like a back burner at the moment, just because it's family time, right? So with that said, I appreciate you guys watching, and let me know down below any of these products that you've seen here you're adding to your shopping list. Let me know, because I'm curious to know what you guys are going to be looking for in the shopping season of, sales. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone. Mwah.